Greetings, YouTube. It's Yellowbelly here. How we doing? Yes, it's Sunday evening again. I hope you've all washed your balls and you're all ready to rock as we bring this AMS weekend to a close. Now, don't forget, after this stream, is there echo? Is the echo still there? Let me know. I'll carry on. No, sorry, hold on. You had the stream on twice, that's why, matey. All right. We'll start again then, if that's okay with you, Pete. Yes, we're starting again with another A to Z. We have, after this stream, I must mention that we have the absolutely fabulous Mikey Smith on Twitch, and there's a little surprise in store for Janey. She gets to handle my package, and yeah, it's going to be quite an interesting. So let's see who's in the chat first, and then I will introduce you to my guest. So we have first in, we have Retro and Lim. Good to see you. Now he did warn me he's watching the match as well. So I don't know which one's going to be more exciting, the match or my stream, but he's doing he can do two things at once apparently. Let's have a look here. We've got Avocet, we've got Pete Walker, of course. We've got BJ, Big Juffer. Good to see you, matey. We have the gorgeous, even though Harry asked, 8-bit Rachel. She may have waxed for me this week. And let's see, we have Ego Chip. Good to see you, Macy. Yeah. Wait and see, Pete. And we have 80s Retro Gamer. Now, welcome, 80s Retro Gamer. He's new to the streams, and it's good to see him. In my Discord, I did invite him over to post his videos. He does a lot of Master System things. So I'm sure I'm going to have in the future stream, I definitely want 80s Retro Gamer on so I can say we can talk Master System. And we have CPC Game Reviews, which is the website to go to. It is the one website that absolutely saves my ass every week. It really does. If somebody can, plug your channel. If somebody can put it in, because he's not a mod, if somebody else, Pete, can put a link into his channel, that would be awesome. But yeah, plug away, but you have to be a mod to do it. But yes, CPC Retro Reviews is an awesome website, and it saves my ass every week. We also have the Field Marshal himself of the Bug Army, Field Marshal Novabug. Good to see you. And don't forget, and I say this every week, in the description, links to the merch. Get lovely t-shirts, mugs, cups, caps, you name it, and be a member of the Bug Army. So, here we are. We're on the letter T. Now, the letter T is going to last maybe a few, just a few different, a few streams. But heads up, guys, I am not streaming next Sunday. It's the event for the Retro and Lim, and I don't want to clash with that, so I will not be streaming next Sunday, but I will the following Sunday. And it works out well because my lad's over from the army, so I can get to see him as well and spend some time with him. So there we go. What do you think of the little GIF there? Yellowbelly's A to Z. That big monstrous shout out to the absolutely beautiful person that is Andrea for doing that for me. I think that's lovely. And as we do with most streams, I hit this. There we go. And I suppose I best introduce my guest. Now, please bear with us because the internet connection's been really bad for me. So he may keep freezing, but at least you get to meet the guy in the flesh, so to speak. It is the Avocet Pannier. Say hello.
Hello.
There we go. All right. All right. Is there? Yes, he's used all his bandwidth on porn. That is right, Steve. Now, it does freeze a bit, unfortunately. It's a bandwidth issue. It may be due to the weather. There's storms up here, and I know there's storms down there, Devon way. So, but at least you get to meet the guy. So, stand into the camera and give everybody a wave, buddy.
It's not a great freeze frame to start on, is it?
Yeah, there's not much I can do about the freeze framing, unfortunately. Hiya, John. It's but at least everybody gets to see you. But not to worry, not to worry. It's unfortunate events, but we won't let it. We won't let it stop it. And he says, yes, the mystery man himself says, no, bug. There we go. So, Avocet, as you know, and I had a little chat with you offline. As such, we like to do the old interviews and just have a little chit chat. Now, Avo was a little bit worried, but I told him not to be worried because we're very gentle here. We just like to slide it in nice and slow and gentle with him. So, first things first. First things first is my first question is, and I did ask him this. Yes, I'm a gentle and gentle lover according to Big Juffer. The question is, where the fucking hell did you come up with that name?
Really, really simple. One of my other loves, apart from Amstrad and retro computers and games, is trains and railways and stuff like that. As Technic and GP know. The name comes from my local branch line, which is the Avocet line, and Pannier from Pannier tanks, which are the locomotives that used to work the line. So it's the Avocet Pannier.
Oh, fucking hell, that was dull.
I said it would be boring.
I was expecting, because I was thinking about Avocet missile, and then I thought Pannier, what you have on the back of your motorbike. So I thought, all right, he's got this motorbike with massive panniers that are like rockets.
I told you it was boring,
mate. Feel free, mate, to dig in back at me. No problems at all. Like I said, yeah. So, how you doing, mate? Are you all right now?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah. No, it's settled in. I'm doing all right.
Yeah. Like I said, guys, sorry about the freeze framing. There's not much I can do about that. It's due to the weather we've got up here and between here and Devon. But when I was saying to Avocet, so when we all get the idea of these streams is as soon as we get to meet all up, meet at Blackpool, we all know what each other's looks like, and we can all give each other a big social distance hug. Bobble. Another question for the Avocet is, now he was worried about this question, but it's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. What was your first machine, buddy? The console, computer?
It was a console. It was an Xbox 360. It's really retro.
Well, it is retro now, if you think about it.
Oh, sure, definitely. But I got it from my uncle. It came with just a couple of games and one of the 3D sensor Connect things, and so we used to play with that, and then we got into Halo, Call of Duty, and whatnot. I've still got it down by my computer. It still works great. I still love playing on it.
Awesome. Obviously, were you ever tempted to go over to the other side, to the PlayStation side?
I'm not a big fan of PlayStation. I've played on a PlayStation 4, but that's it really. I do enjoy the PlayStation 4, but I've never really got into the old PlayStation thing.
Radio. And are you tempted? Are you tempted to get this new Xbox, whatever it is?
No, I'll stay with my old 360. It works, doesn't it?
Yeah. So how did you get into the retro stuff then? Because it's obviously you started with the 360. It's very rare that somebody will like look at Amstrad games and stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's all through YouTube. I can't remember what the first retro video was, but I distinctly remember the 8-bit guy, watching a couple of his videos and getting into them, and then I started discovering the Commodore 64. And then I realised that there was a better machine out there called the Amstrad. Started getting into that. It's always cheating, yeah. There's this website that fully kind of got me into the Amstrad. It's CPC Box, where it's emulator in your browser and whatnot, runs off of JavaScript. And I started using that, playing games on it, and then somehow got into this community.
Well, I've got to ask the question. I mean, I always do. Who was your first? Who popped your cherry? Was it Novabug or was it Zypho?
It was Novabug.
Now there's a man that's responsible for popping a lot of cherries. It's good old
Yeah.
And look, I mean, looking back now, I mean, obviously you got into the retro scene, and you are often on the streams, and you are in the Bug Army. Was there something that really attracted you to that?
I don't know, because I can't remember how I gone from playing on this emulator in a browser to joining Novabug's stream every week. I think I just joined one and got hooked, if you know what I mean. And then joined all the other weeks and whatnot, and eventually got into the Bug Army, and then Zypho and whatnot, and then getting into so.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's let's say I call our community. Everybody knows Novabug was my first. He popped my cherry as well. And as Novabug says in the chat, it's another notch on his bedpost. The community really, really took a strong hold on me, and the guys in the chat. And did that attract you, the way people were with you?
Definitely, because this whole community is like a family in a way. I think one of the things that did make me kind of last so long and get into the Patreon and whatnot was the fact that everyone treated you the same. No matter how long you'd been on the streams, how much retro knowledge you had, everyone treated you with so much respect, was so kind to you, and just no one judged you for whatever. That's what kind of, really, I think, got me to join in every week and then, get into emulators and whatnot. So.
Yeah, I agree. Let's have a look. We've got Anna saying, "You can never leave." Rachel said, "Yes." Rachel, 8-bit Rachel saying, "We wouldn't let him go." Yes, for the cult.
Hello, Anna and Rachel. It's it's nice to see you. Hello, FC Den Haag, Pete Walker, Novabug. You probably can't see that because it's on a rubbish freeze frame, but.
Yeah, sorry about the freeze frame again, guys. It's the weather. It's not much I can do. And, hang on, it's stopped now. Oh, it's refreshed itself. Yeah. Oh, briefly for a few seconds there. Oh, I don't know. Maybe there's some guys working on the line or something.
Maybe.
Yeah. So, that's good. We've got you. Just don't move about too much, and it'll look fine.
Hello, Technic, Big Jaffa.
Quickly twerk for us while we've got video. Big Jaffa's asking you to twerk, mate.
I don't think there's going to be any of that. I'd leave out to Yellow Belly or Notebook. They're the professionals.
Oh, happy days indeed. Just while we're talking, I just need to check in. Now, I know when I find me flaming box, let's have a look. Where is it? Why is it you can never find anything on these things? Oh, there
It's
it
your
is.
old aim.
It's me fucking old eyes, mate, I tell you.
I mean, what are you now? 60? 70?
Yeah, I'm getting close to that, mate. Yeah. It's it's all that wanking I did when I was your age, mate. No worries, Glenn.
That's what that it explains a lot, actually, Yellow Belly. It explains a lot.
It does, buddy. Yeah. So I'm just checking with Steve, Retro and Limb Steve. What's the scores at the moment, Retro and Limb Steve? There he is. There he is on camera. Well, there we go. Maybe we'll check in on him maybe for some scores throughout the night. He's going to keep an eye on the game for us. Yeah.
I'm glad he is. It's very kind of him to do so.
And it's so nice for him to actually put an effort in and put some makeup on and stuff like that to appear on my streams. I think if we just have a quick glance, yeah, he's put a lot of effort into his hair. I see on that.
Definitely. I wonder where he got that costume from.
Well, you know, these Scousers, he probably nicked it. Makes a change from a shell suit, doesn't it? Do you want to be in his gang? Indeed. Right. So, as we were talking, let's get back onto the subject. Just check time. Yeah. I love. Oh, there she is. There is the absolute. Now, myself and Avocet were discussing what a beautiful person the lovely Andrea is. And she really, really, really is. She's done some great graphics for me, and she's hopefully working with me on a project coming up soon, which I will let people know about the nearer we come to the end of this series. And it'll be a bit of fun. So, Hello there to the gorgeous Andrea Wyatt.
Hello, Andrea. It's lovely to see you. It's genuinely lovely to see you. Great comment from Anna there. She's married, yo, get back.
Well, it's never stopped me before.
Well, it's just what I was going to say.
Yeah, never stopped me before. So there you go. Yeah, she's an absolute superstar. She is. She's been doing some graphics for me, and she's, like I said, she's working on a big project for me, with me, and I think her lad's going to help out as well. He's got the software and stuff, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's have a look. Oh, what have we got there? Pete Walker says there's been a goal. Have there? Let's check in with Retro and Limb. See what the scores are. What's the scores, Retro and Limb? Yeah, well, there you go. Not much to say there. Not much to say there at all. But so you got involved in the thing. Did you naturally move over to Zypho, or did it take a while after? Or
yeah, it was very smooth getting in with Zypho, you know. I think it was after a Extra Bits stream. He was doing marbles, and obviously I joined the raid, and then after about 10 or so streams, maybe I became a patron with him.
Oh, superb! I mean, it's lovely that you've become a patron, and that even though you're, it's not your generation, I should say. Some of the stuff we do, you still enjoy it. So you got into WinApe. Do you use WinApe now as your?
I use WinApe now. Yeah.
Yeah. It's much more stable. And how did you feel about going from the Xbox 360 high definition graphics down to 8-bit blocky sprites?
I'm genuinely surprised, actually, at how good some of the games looked. Obviously, like, not as good looking as 360 graphics, but they were brilliant looking games, you know, and they were just so much fun. So,
Any games that
yeah.
really stand out that you think, fucking hell, look at that for an 8-bit?
Oh God. Not necessarily for its. Oh yeah. For the Commodore 64, there's this pyramid game. I forget the name of it now, but it's like this kind of first person-y thing, and it's really really smooth and blew me away. Absolutely blew me away.
Yeah, it's amazing what was possible back in the day. I mean, we still. I think I was listening to Novabug's podcast, and they were discussing isometric games. And and I love isometric games. It's pseudo 3D. It's 3D. That was our 3D gaming back in the day, and we were blown away by it. Have you come across any of those?
Not that I've played, but the ones that I've seen have been, you know, really really impressive. I've been, you know, quite impressed by them. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of mathematics involved in it as Novabug, and a big shout out. If you haven't checked out the podcast, check out Novabug's podcast. It's absolutely fascinating to listen to, and it really goes into depth on isometric, which is my favourite of all the genres. So yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. So you got into the retro scene, and we put our arm around you, and we welcomed you in, and now somehow you've ended up on a live stream.
I know, it's mental, isn't it?
Is there? I mean, is there anything? Is there any members maybe in the community that you want to shout out to and big thank you and stuff like that?
Yeah. GP, he's been really nice, really kind. Whenever I've talked to him, he's, you know, just been a really nice guy. Technic as well. Technic's always really nice. Anna's just brilliant, you know. And same with Andrea, 8-Bit Rage. You know, all the ladies are fantastic on this stream. So.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? I mean, I do. I know it's a bit of a meme for me, but I do love the ladies on the in our community, and I just wish there were more, so it's not such a sausage fest, you know.
Yeah. Well, of course you like the Mystic City.
Oh, superb. Right, so what we'll start doing is we'll start looking at the games in a minute. If there's anything you want to say before we crack on.
Particularly, any other questions you want to ask me? Or?
Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. I'll tell you what, if there's any questions you've got for Texi, for Texi, that's because I've seen his name, for Avocet, please put them in the chat and he'll pick them up.
Yeah, very funny, Big Juffer, yeah.
And in the meantime, what I'll do is I'll ask you to switch your camera off, buddy.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Boom, 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 boom. There we go. And still hear you?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, still hear you, buddy. So that's that. And I'll crack my ape open. Here we go. And we can start looking at the games now. What I did was I sent the games over to Avocet like I do with most people. And he tried a few of them. And he'll put his comments in. As always, we're looking for hidden gems. And yes, we are, Rach. Yeah. Oh, hi, buddy, mate. How's it? Mikey Smith saying, bloody hell, Avocet's younger than me. He's not happy about
that. Thing from Novabug. Don't play Postman Pat again. If you do, I will end my Patreon membership. You should burn all of the tapes, get rid of them, blow them up, put them in a field somewhere. I hate that game. I hate that game.
Oh, has there been a score? Oh, it looks like there's been a score. Yeah. I'll just check in with Retro and Lim and just see what the score is. What's the score, Retro and Lim? Wanna be mugging. Okay, that's the answer from that. Not to worry, not to worry. Right, so let's have a look at some games. That's what we're here for. So I shall load up the first game. Now, these won't be in the order I sent them to you.
Oh, that's good.
Which will probably make life a little bit different. And I've actually, I'm pulling one of them out actually because I've been struggling like hell with it. So I'm going to go on to the first one called Tank Busters.
Oh yes, I played that.
So you got hold of this one, right? Now, as soon as this comes on, if it comes on, there we go. This is by Design, and the first thing I thought when I saw this game was, wow, just exactly the same as, oh God, there you go. See, at my age, mate, your fucking memory just goes. But there's a 3D space game they did, Dark Star. There we go. I got it. Called Dark Star. And it was an amazing, absolutely amazing game I had back in the day. And it's the exact same company and it's the exact same game. Not same game, but the same graphics, etc. So let's have a look. Enter for options. So let's playing keys and let's select playing. So yeah, that's all fine. Have I got fire? Yep, that's all okay. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Right, so I'm happy with that. Return to main menu. Game options. What's that? Game format. No, we don't need to do any of that. That's all fine. And we shall play the game. So here we go. Number one. And I think people will recognize this straight away. What did you make of this, bud?
I thought it was all right. Like, graphics are nice, simplistic, quite fun. You know, just a nice game, really.
Wow, I was killed straight away. Not to worry. Oh shit! Well, points for anybody who can tell me what Atari game this is copying. And it was an Atari game, this, in the arcade. Yes, that's the one. It's Battlezone. It's Battlezone was a fantastic arcade game. I remember this back in the early 80s when it came out. It was one of the first arcade games that my local swimming baths got. So there's a tank. Die. Yay. And, yep. Supposed to shoot the crystals as well. Right, I'll get on with that, buddy. Yep, no problem. Yep, for points. Yeah, it's Battlezone. I think it's superb because I loved the original game. I really did. Where's it gone? Oh, the crystal. The only thing it needs is the same controls, the twin joystick controls like Battlezone had. But yeah, I think it's a fabulous game. I think the graphics are great. It does what it says. It's simplistic. Oh, I've died. How did you find it gameplay wise?
Gameplay wise, I found it quite smooth. You know, just simple to use and whatnot. So I've got no real complaints gameplay wise.
Yeah, I love it. It's one of my. It's more. I love it more for the memories of the arcade. But it's design, and they did one of my other favourite games, which was Dark Star. So let's give this one a score. So, if you've just had a quick scan of it, give it a score for me, and let's see what we come up with. I do, Anna. I have a weakness. Yeah.
5 out of 10 from 80s Retro Gamer, 7 from Novabug.
Here we go.
6 out of 10 from Big Jeffer.
Fair enough. Might get a bit boring. quite quickly. That's fair enough. Just a 4 off Rachel.
7 from FC Den Haag and 7 from Anna, and another 7 from CPC Game Reviews.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it hidden either. It's just that I saw the name and I thought, I don't know what that is. So it's not hidden. But what did you score this?
I gave it 6 out of 10. It was good, however, it wasn't engaging enough to make me want to play it continuously, if you know what I mean. It's kind of one round and then, you load it up in another 10 years or so.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from on that. Yeah, I do like it. And Mikey Smith is there in the chat as well. Don't forget, guys, we're moving over to Mikey Smith, and apparently Jane likes a black slim one, or she will do during his stream tonight. So tune in to see what I'm on about.
Oh dear.
I'm going to score that. Yeah, I'm going to score that. I'm going to give that one a 6 myself. Yeah, this is sounding so dodgy, and I'm giving this a 6. I'm going to give it a 6.5. I'm going to give it the extra half because it gives me those retro vibes, those retro feels, which I used to get from Battlezone. So yeah, solid game. As always, all these games will be put onto my Discord so you can all try them yourselves. Not in hidden gem status, but still a good game. We'll just check in with... Let's check in with Zypho, see what he thinks of it. There he is. Yeah. Oh dear. He's had a little bit of an accident. Well, maybe Novabug will give us a bit of insight. Oh, maybe not. He looks a little bit busy there. Oh, what are you doing, mate? Mate, you're on camera. You don't want to be doing that. Oh, it's finished. Well, I think we'll leave him to wipe up there. And, it's a decent Battlezone conversion, as Arnie Viking, good to see buddy, says. And yeah, I find it enjoyable. I do highly recommend it. And we'll just check in just before with Retro and Lim Steve, see what he thinks of it. Do you want to give me kids? Okay. No.
I think Retro and Lim should dress up more like that. I think it suits him really good.
Yeah. Well, I think it's about time he put a bit of effort in, like I said, and it's nice to see him not in a shell suit. So yeah, definitely. I like the effort he's put in there. Yeah.
Exactly what I was thinking. If he dressed up like that on your stream, I think your viewer rating would have gone up.
Well, maybe. Records. Yeah. I mean, he was on last week, but he dyed his hair like almost white blonde, and he had some funny coloured shades on. I don't know if you saw that. Well, not to worry. Not to worry. I like a man who likes to change his image. On fleek. Yeah, right. Retro and Lim's eyebrows are on fleek. I have no idea what that word. I have no idea what the fuck that word is. What the fuck is what fleek? What the fuck is that? Come on. I'm not with the kids. I'm not down with the kids. I'm an old swat. Come on.
Re-educating. I don't have a clue what it means either.
Normally yellow belly, but I think it means good. Okay, yeah, because that sounds fleek sounds just like good, doesn't it? Now, I know this game isn't hidden that's coming up, but I just could not put it on. It's a French game. It's by, let it load up. Right. Something. I have no idea what that was. Yes, it's a French game, and it's by
Mikey Smith.
I miss when I was the baby of the community. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Lovely Silmarils. And it's Target. Now, the first question is this a hidden game? I couldn't find an English version of it. I assume there wasn't one. I've been searching for an English version. But it's got a nice loading screen. And it's, yeah, it's all nice. Target. Sounds like a sweat, yeah.
Mikey, how old are you, mate?
I'll just put the other disc in. Oh, here we go. CPC Game Reviews. It's hidden if you're in the UK. Well, that's what I thought, because I've never heard of it. But everybody's asking how old you are, mate. It's up to you whether you reply.
No, I'm gonna keep that confidential. Just know that I'm old enough to donate and drink.
Now, DVD and Film Bloke is claiming to be 20. So, do you beat that or not?
Oh, I don't know. I might.
Oh, yeah, man of mystery, indeed. So, this game. When I get past all the... Come on. No. Get on with it. Why is it not working? I'm pressing buttons and nothing's happening. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Anna.
Well, that's not good. How's it doing that? Can't get past the thing. It's playing. Yeah, I know, Pete. Sorry, bud. Oh, now it's doing something. Probably crashing. Here we go. There we go. So, here's your character. And the first thing that stands out is, yeah, I know, mate. Beautiful graphics. Absolutely gorgeous graphics. So, you're this barbarian type character. And I really, really like this. It's my type of game. It's a little bit clunky. A little bit on the clunky side. You've got various moves. I assume, yeah. Using the jump button. Oh, you can punch, yeah. So it's... Now, I don't want to go down there, even though I have fallen down there. There's a little delay in between each little bit. As you see, I've gone underground now, and I'll crawl back up because it's it stays dark in the caverns, unfortunately. And we should jump onto the next screen. Oh, there's a bad guy I can have a twatathon with. So, twat. Oh, you got... Get down. Come on, get
Is this a regular occurrence for you?
Say that again, bud.
Is this a regular occurrence for you, beating up people in the streets?
No. Usually they're paying me for services, so.
And when the services go wrong, then you beat them up.
Well, yeah. Obviously, if I give them a service and they don't pay, I'm not going to be happy, am I? So. Oh, no, I'm getting my ass handed me here. Controls are a bit clunky, I'll be dead honest with you guys, but the graphics are beautiful. Absolutely, yeah. The controls are different. I reckon this would actually be better on keys more than anything. Oh, come on, get up, you twat. But, yeah, they are a bit pish, mate, the controls. Get me ass whooped here by this fella. I'll have to jump out of the way, maybe. But yeah, looks, it is nice. Nice graphics. Run away! There we go. Swatted it. Come on, you. Die, you bastard. Oh, look at that. I'm getting knocked into the next bloody century here. Right, I'm gonna. Let's see if I can avoid him. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, you bastard. Oh, there was a slap. That was a bitch slap. Look, bitch slap. There we go. Yeah, you can bitch slap. Oh, there we go. I've got him trapped in the corner and I'm kicking his ass, but extra now. There we go. There's very, very slight sound. It's like little hushes. So, yeah, wind noises, yeah. And you can probably hear me hitting the button a lot. Yeah,
I've got to say, I agree with Anna's comments. If it wasn't shit, it would be good.
I like it. I don't think it's shit. I don't think this is shit whatsoever. I think this is one of them games that once you start, I'm enjoying this immensely. I really am. There we go. Killed him. Now I can move on. So there we go. The graphics are beautiful. Yeah. 6 for the graphics. Come on, Pete. These are some of the best graphics the Amstrad can produce. This. I think you're totally unfair there, mate. So yeah, I think the graphics are beautiful despite the jerkiness. And oh, there's a scroll now. I know. I think to pick up. Oh, get off, you bastard! It's my thing. It's Dungeons and Dragons, that kind of fantasy. Definitely the type of crap. I know you got to like crouch and press a button or something. Pick up. Oh, not there. No, it's one of them games that as soon as you start, now I'll be dead honest, I was playing this for ages when I was testing it. You're right there, bud.
Yeah, I've just dropped my phone, which is really helpful.
Well, yeah, you find that doesn't help one bit. I've forgotten how to pick up now. Not to worry, but gives you a general idea of the games, guys. It's he's raging. What did you make of this game, Bait? Give us your view.
I didn't like it.
Oh.
The graphics are good, and I think that's one of the just the saving point of the game, that the graphics look nice. Apart from that, I hated the theme at the start. The controls were just really slow, clunky, and all the movements as well were just really clunky. Didn't like it.
No, I'm completely the opposite. I love this. I absolutely love this. Like I said before, I usually test games, and once you get past the clunky bit, yeah, you bit like your missus. No, she's not clunky for me, Juffer. Once you
It
get
must
past
be you, Juffer. Your drive is going. Lost all your skills.
Yeah. Who's that? Ookla. Welcome. Never seen you before, buddy. Well, welcome. Yeah, I like the graphics. I like the gameplay. Yeah, it's clunky, but I can get past the clunkiness. It's like I want to see the next screen. Rachel's scores are coming in, mate. So if you can just give me a quick shout out on the scores.
Have a look. 80s Retro Gamer gives it a 7 out of 10. Anna is giving it a 7. Pete Walker gives it a 9. John Gage a 6. Mikey a 6. CPC Game Reviews an 8. Cav House 7. Big Jaffa 6. Ookla 8 out of 10.
Oh. Right, so we're averaging 7 and 8 by the looks of it. We're getting a few 6s as well. I think that's because people are maybe exactly what Juffer said. Great graphics, great play. The gameplay actually, how can I say it? You get into it more. I'm going to give this a 7.5. If it was graphics alone, I'd give it a 9. But I do agree that it can be a tiny bit off-putting. Definitely worth somebody looking at in depth. Preferably somebody who speak French or translate all the instructions. I mean, this tells you how I feel about games. I went through all the instructions and everything to figure out how to do stuff. I was that engrossed in it. So yeah, somebody should give it. Somebody else should give it a review. I'm going to go just missing out. I'm giving it a 7.5. Oh, there you go. Now Anna's there saying, "Yeah, I need to get some vids up. Been slacking this month, so maybe she's there." Oh, and we're getting. I have no idea what Rachel's talking. She's talking. That's not Welsh. That's not Welsh, and it's not Scouser. I know those languages, so I don't know what she's talking. She's saying something about puberty. Would you like a new dustbin? But yeah, I think.
Now all the clever people are coming out with their French.
Yeah, I know, bloody posh twats, aren't they? But again, I highly recommend this game. It's a 7.5 out of 10 from me. And we shall jump in and just check with Retro and Lynn, just to maybe a score and also a quick update on the football. What do you think, Retro and Lim? Get your kids into my game. Oh, yeah. Okay. He's in a little world of his own there, I think. But not to worry. And not really heard from Nova. He's going to be quiet. Let's see what he's... Oh, that's why he's gone quiet. Oh, he's a bit busy there. Yeah. I think I'll just leave him to that. He's... tell you what, he's a busy lad there.
Well, Yellow Belly.
Go on.
They don't call it joystick for nothing.
Well, exactly. There's plenty of joy going on there with that stick. Beautiful graphics, this. Highly recommend it. Yeah, definitely go for it. Let's move on. Now, don't forget next week, guys. I've asked Steve Retro and Lim to hammer my Discord. I will not be streaming next Sunday. It's the Retro and Lim panel, so I'll be watching that with my son, who's coming down to visit. I've not seen him for ages, being in the army. So that'll be awesome. And yeah, but I will be on the week after. I believe Mikey Smith is streaming. Now, I know Mikey, he said he will be streaming normal time next Sunday. So I'll be there to support him as well, and I expect you all to do that. And I also expect you all to join Mikey Smith after this stream, where again, you get to see the lovely Janey getting her hands on my package. And yeah, it's a little surprise.
Has Jane had your hands on? Has Jane had her hands on your package before, mate?
She has actually, yes. Yeah, there was a package, and I'm sure she had her hands on it. Or was that Mike? No, I think Mikey handled my package last time. So I do believe that, yes, you're going to see her getting her hands on my package this week. So, and it's going to be a surprise to her as well. Oh, here we go. We've got a Mastertronic game called T-Bird. And this is a dead straightforward game. Here we go. Let's have a look. And it's a scaling shooter similar to Space Harrier. What did you make of this one? Or did you get it working? Or
yeah, I got it working. I thought that was all right. You know, quite simple game, really. But quite fun, yeah. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think it's a lovely little game. I think the graphics are nice. The only complaint, I wish the spaceship tilted. You know, when you go left and right, I wish it tilted rather than just be a static sprite. But it's a budget. Yeah, it's a budget game though.
It's good for a budget game, I'll tell you that. It's really good for a budget game.
Yeah. So yeah, this kind of can't complain at that. I'd be more than happy back in the day if I'd bought this one. Again, fun little graphics, a little bit samey maybe as I'm moving on. Nothing seems to be changing other than the enemies. But apart from that, yeah, belting game. I like this. It's fun. It's one of them, and I did comment this on Rachel's last video. It's one of them that it's good for a quickie, just like me. Oh, now I can shoot sideways now, so something's happened there. So you've got weapon upgrades, I see. Oh, yeah.
No, I don't think it's more of a weapons upgrade. I think it's more of a weapons inconvenience.
Yeah, maybe I would, yeah. So I'm enjoying this. It's a fun little blast. Oh, yeah, fun little blast. Yeah, we got a vent. Is this an end of level baddie? I hope so. Die. Die. Oh, I'm shooting at him, but nothing seems to be happening. So I must be missing something. There must be a spot on a weak spot. But no, this is fun. Fun little blaster. Certainly worth the old $1.99 if that's what it cost. I actually paid $2.99 for a game like this back in the day. It's certainly better than most. Yeah, interesting game. I like it. How did you find it? Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was enjoyable. Although the lack of music was a bit disappointing. However, now knowing it's a budget game, I understand why. So
Yeah, it's with it being a budget game, yeah, and Mastertronic it came late on, obviously. So, guys in the chat, get your scores in. Let's have a look what we get.
that's a 6 out of 10 from 8-Bit Rach. That's a 7 out of 10 from DVD and Film Bloke. 6 out of 10 from CPC Game Reviews. 6-ish from Big Juffer. 5 out of 10 from 80s Retro Gamer.
6 off Pete Walker. Sorry, I can hear people in the background. It's the wife and the daughter's nipping out. Yeah, I like it. What did you score it, bud?
I gave it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm going to go along with those lines. I'm going to go 6.5 because it's a budget. It's a budget game, and you've got to give at least half a point for the budget. It's a fun little shooter. I think you will find that eventually maybe you'll get bored with it, like most games. So, but the graphics are adequate, if not changing too much. The lack of sound is a shame. It really is, because it's one of them. If it just had a little tune on it, it'd be awesome. But not to worry. It's as I said, interesting game. We shall definitely recommend it to have a go at. And yeah, considering what it is, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Oh, right. So what we shall do is we shall keep on trucking. And let's have a look what's next. Now then. Oh, now here's one. Another Mastertronic game. You're talking about Kylie. Well, they're talking about Kylie in the chat. I love Kylie. I met Kylie, and I love Kylie. Please wait. Terminus Prison Planet, designed by P. Hargreaves, Amstrad version by Simon Freeman, copyright 86, so it's relatively early. Yes, please, my love. My wife's offered to make me a drink. She's going to do that, which is nice. Yeah, it's an interesting game, this one. Yes, retro game. I love Mastertronic as well. So, took me a while to try and get my head around this. Now, I'm going left and right, and what you do is you choose your character. And let's choose Magno, for example. So, you will notice he is quite magnetic. Now, each character can do something different. Which is pretty cool. Now, this one's magnetic, as you can see. They can shoot. The only problem is, it's obviously the controls are going to be different. But, oh, I'm stuck here now, so I can't get any further than that. But yeah, it's nice and colourful, I agree. It is nice and colourful. And it's certainly fast. You've got various little energies things. Bum, 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 bum. I thought you were telling me to press D then, Chuff. But yeah, what a funky little game. I can see myself getting really into this. So you pick your character, and then you go back, and then you can pick a different character to do something. So I think the way it works, is you've got various tasks to do, and now each one has So CPC Game Reviews is really good on this. You got to find the computers to open the locks, and each character's got different abilities, and yeah, it's different, which is nice. I always like something different. So I think it's one of them that you got to spend a lot of time and to suss out. Is that right, buddy? If you want to see the chat rerun, usually it should come up on the replay. It has when I've checked it. It not straight away. It usually takes a good day or so for it to come back in, mate. So maybe check it. But I'll have a check, buddy. I'll certainly look that up and see what's going on. I know bloody YouTube have been doing some stupid things. So I can choose a different character now. And this one's called Specs, and he's like a bouncy ball, as you can see. And he can do various things. So, which I'm seeming to be miserable at. No, I don't like that one. Let's find somebody else.
You're really good with that character. Well done.
Say that again, bud.
You're really good with that character. Well done.
Yeah. See what this one's like. This one can fly. He's got a little jetpack going on. Awesome. Yeah. So let's go around the maze. Let's see if we can get rid of that fella. No, don't seem to be able to shoot him, which is a shame. Controls are a bit fiddly. Did you find that?
I didn't get around to playing this one.
All right, fair enough. Just let me thrust build up. Yeah, it's one of them, I think. What you have to do is try it yourself. You either like this type or you don't.
I've got to say, it's a very interesting concept. So I haven't really seen anything like that before done.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. It's the type of game you don't see it very often, and yeah, it's certainly interesting. I think once you get the hang of it and you know what you've got to do for each section, you'll soon get to grips with it.
Pete Walker has just said 5-1 to Villa.
Seriously? Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's why we've not heard much from Retro and Steve. He's crying as we speak.
Oh, he's going to be well pissed. If he joins back in, he'll be proper pissed.
I should imagine we won't hear from him now. He's probably got to take his own life. Being a Scouser and football's all he's got really in his life.
And hijacking cars, of course.
Well, yeah, stealing cars and stuff, yeah, obviously. But yeah, there we go. It's a nice little platformer. Interesting. You didn't get to play this one. I'll let everybody decide in the chat what they make of this one.
Ego Chips just said he's got the wrong Merseyside club. 80s Retro Gamer has said 8 out of 10.
Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting indeed. Let's see the scores. Give us your scores, folks. 7 out of 10 of Big Joe for Garrus, but definitely got longevity. Yes, 7.5 off Rate, 7 off FC. Cooper. Thank you, my lovely. Thank you.
John Gage has given it 6 out of 10.
What's 6.5 off Harvey?
DVD and Film Bloke has given it a 7, and Kev Hall has given it 8.5.
Wow, we've had a few 8s there, and we're getting quite a lot of 7s. We're right on the line. Guys, I'm going to let you decide if this is a hidden gem or not. I know my thoughts on it. I'm not going to decide. You are. Is this
7.5 of Pete Walker, 8 out of Andrea Wyatt?
Yeah. She likes the look of it and thinks she'd play it over and over. Hidden gem-ish. All right, come on, guys. Gem or not, you decide. Type in gem if you think it's a gem. If you don't think it's a gem, then not gem. Oh, Linda Lasardi, as Mikey would say.
I don't really think it's gem worthy, to be honest. It's an interesting concept, however, I just think the controls look very kind of difficult, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, a lot of people are undecided. And Big Juffer's going straight for the gem. Not gem. So we'll count them up. Gem or not gem? So we've got one each. We've got 2
Gem
gems.
of Andrew Wyatt.
Just wait for more to come in. Come on, guys, gem or not? There is a delay, by the way, between what we speak and what comes up on the chat. Oh, Kevin's yeah.
CPC Game Reviews with a gem. 8-bit Rage, not a gem.
So far, it's 4-2. 2 being not a gem. All right, I'm about to call it, guys. I'm about to call it.
A lot of people are in the middle about it.
Right. I think we need to make a decision on it. And I'm going to give it hidden gem status.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to give it hidden gem status. Despite the clunky controls and all that, it's definitely got something that makes you want to go back and work it out. And you'll sit down there and you'll work it out, and it's got that kind of grab factor. So, yeah, it's one of them that grows on. Yeah, there you go. Big Jiffer says it grows on you, and it does. Now, again, I went on to get the instructions and download everything on this game because I thought, yeah, this is definitely going to be a game that I'm going to think. Mikey Smith says, I love the new graphic. So do I, Mikey. And guess where I got it from? Guess where I got that lovely hidden gem graphic? I got it from the absolutely fabulous Andrea Wyatt. Yes, she made it. Andrea Wyatt can do quite a few things, I'll have you know, this being one of her little hidden talents. And hopefully we'll all get to see a little bit more of her talents as we go along. So, hidden gem, definitely you play it and you'll understand why. So let's move on. So, is that a football score coming in? Let's check in with Retro and Lim and see what the football's doing. Okay, he's really in his own little world there. But again, it's nice to see him dress up for the occasion. Yeah,
He always was a weird one, that Retro on Limb bloke, though.
he is, yeah. It's It's again, it's not often you get a Scouser put in so much effort in their appearance. So other than a permanent shell suit, so yeah, I'm impressed with him this week. I just can't wait to see what he looks like next week. He may, have a little bit more effort again. Yes, Andrea does do a lot of great work behind the scenes. She does. Big shout out for her. She is a diamond. She is my gem. So let's move on after blowing smoke up Andrea's ass for the last 10 minutes.
You do that a lot.
Well, I'd like to, but her husband has other ideas. No, fair play. Chris is a sound guy. I do speak to him now and then, and he knows me, so it's all good. It's all good, guys. So let's move on. So the next game is coming up now. Game called Terminus. Did you get this one working?
No, I didn't get round to it, mate.
Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gay defensive. Didn't you know? Well, yeah. Didn't you know that? Didn't you know that, Big Juffer?
He's a man of many talents when it comes to his line of work, Big Juffer.
Exactly. So the music is actually by the awesome Ben Dalgleish. God rest his soul. It's a keyboard-only game, this one. It's Terminus, and it's by Argus. Now, let's have a look. ZX. I think that's O and K. T for think, S to swap item, space to leap. So, A to start the game. It says A to start the game, and you press it. So, here's your little character, and what a gorgeous little sprite that it is. So, there we go. I've just picked up a vacuum cleaner, and as you can see now, I can fly. So, it's a little bit different, this. You collect items, you can swap them. You can pick more than one up. And, oh, sorry, excuse me. Yeah, nice helmet indeed. Well, nice of you to notice my helmet there, buddy. Yeah, and what you do is you'll see there that he lost his thing. Well, that's okay.
Oh, the poor bugger looks devastated.
I know. But you can pick up other items. So there's another item.
Come in.
Sorry, what was that?
Pete Walker's just come in with 6-2.
Oh, dear me. Poor Steve. He's going to be crying, absolutely sobbing his heart out at home now. He was a nice guy. Yeah, he was a nice guy, that retro one, Steve, until he couldn't take any more of his team losing. It's a shame, really. Now, you see there, I want to jump there and see what happens. The character shakes his head, say, "Fuck that." So, isn't that brilliant? The way he shakes his head, "Fuck that," he says. So, what you do, you press T and he makes him think. He's going, "Oh, I need an umbrella." So, there you go. So, it kind of tells you what you need to get to progress. I think it's a fantastic mechanic. I love it when people do that, these kind of things. So let's go down here. And I've got another item there. And can I push over there? So it's a platformer, yeah. As we can see now, if I press T now to think, he's saying, no, you still need an umbrella. So I need to find an umbrella to get over there, which is fine. Oh, and I got swatted by the thing that kills all characters, no matter what the game. For some reason, in the retro gaming world, water, good old H2O, kills you. And I'm dead. So it's a platform puzzler. Yes, that's what it is, Rach. And it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. I like it. S to swap items. One and two scrolls, the items, basically. Yeah. I think it's a cracking game. So there we go. I think you will love this one, guys. I really do. I think it's one of them that you'll be, oh, wow. What a brilliant idea. I didn't expect that. So he's shaking his head now because I'm like saying, yeah, go on, fall off the edge. And he goes, no, fuck that. So, oh, there's suicide going on there. Not to worry. Here we go. So there's a scroll there again. So, yeah, I can grab the scroll. And you can edit it. So, I think this is an amazing game. I'm
going to agree with you there. Just watching it, I think it looks brilliant. And actually, I really wish that I played it now. It absolutely looks fantastic. And
yeah,
just looks. I love the way that the sprites almost have kind of, feelings in a way, and they've all got kind of different characters.
Now there we go. It's almost like it's got AI. Which, sorry, I'm just knocking that off so I can talk on camera. It's one of them games that it's got its own thing. Now, this came out in, oh crap, I need to know the date. Because, let's have a look. What was the date on that? I'm going to check the date on it. 1988. 1980. Yes, thank you. Yep, 1988. Now, do you remember? Were you a Mega Drive fan? Did you ever
Who,
have a go?
me?
Yeah, you, bud.
I've had a look at the Mega Drive. It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I want to have one. On the lookout for one.
yeah. What I'm saying, yeah, the way I'm thinking is, Castle of Illusion came out for the Mega Drive, and there was great reviews on it and all that. Say, oh look, wow, the character gets to the edge, and he's like, oh no, kind of thing. These guys did it before that came out. So did they take that idea from it? Who knows? But that is enough retro waffle off me about that. Give me your scores, guys. I know what I've got for this. Give me your scores.
8 out of 10 from Anna. And hello, Old Style Gaming. It's nice to see you. 9 out of 10 from 80s Retro Gamer. 8 out of 10 from CPC Game Reviews. 8 out of 10 from DVD and Film Blog. 8 out of 10 from 8-Bit Rage. 6 from John Gage. Wow, that's surprising, actually. 8 from Texie. 8 from Pete. OSG gives it a 9. Big Juffer an 8. More than 8. Oh, Pete Walker says Hidden Gem.
Wow. Yeah.
And actually, I agree with him there. I've got to say, definitely, I agree with that.
Yeah. Oh, Bug.
7.
Bug. How could you? How could you, mate? How could you? Nova Bug, have you played this? Have you reviewed it, bud? Hello, Mark. Welcome. Just wait for that.
Rachel says if the game that she really wants to have a go at, so
yeah,
might be seeing a review from her.
I have not. There we go. Now then.
Oh, 7.5 from FC Den Haag as well.
Right. Rachel. I'm going to choose Rachel off my list. Rachel, I want you to review this one. I'm challenging you to review this. And I'm going to challenge John Gage to review it because he gave it such a low score. And see if it'll change his mind once he plays it. Well, you know, I'll wear whatever you want. It's called Terminus, Rachel. I'll send it direct to you, hon. And I'm going to challenge John Gage to review this as well because he gave it a 6 out of 10, the miserable old twat.
He just put in, oh, fuck.
Oh, dear. Yeah, it's called Terminus. I'll throw it in your Discord for you, John. I will definitely throw it in. I was going to say it's one of them games that once you start the mechanics of it, you're just like, fucking hell, what a great idea. And we all like something a bit different, I like different people's wives and things like that. So we all like something different.
Giggity goo.
Indeed. And that's what they gave us. Something different. See, well, OSG, have you reviewed it?
Does it go by the same title on the C64 OSG? I'm not Technic.
No, it's Avocet Pannier.
I'd go as far to say that it is worthy of a hidden gem, just by the way that all the sprites are so cleverly done and whatnot.
I think it's certainly hidden. And I certainly think it's a gem. Definitely a hidden gem in my books. I'm giving this 8.5 out of 10 because it's different. It's a platformer. It's different. It really is. And I love that. You get fed up with the same old platform games. So don't get me wrong, some are classics, but for them to come up with this ideas, and what the hell's that, Pete? Yeah, definitely a hidden gem. Oh, I know you don't. You hand out your jewels liberally. I know you don't, Rachel. Certainly, yeah, definitely hidden gem status. This game, I like it. I think it's one of them games that you're gonna love. I'm just leaving OSG alone as everybody picks on him. OSG, have you reviewed it? Have you reviewed the C64 version, buddy? If not, definitely. All right, so there's this because this is a cracked version. You skip that part. Oh, that's a shame. I'll have to. I did download it off your site, CPC. So we'll have to see if we can find maybe the original as well.
OSG has said that he imagined that I'd be some French bloke.
Well, if you hear earlier OSG, I know you're on Turkish time. You would have seen him in the flesh, and he's certainly not French. He's certainly not French, and so there we go. We have another hidden gem. Absolute belting game, this one. I can see myself spending hours on it. And between you and me, I sort of already have. Don't supposed to. I'll be dead honest. I usually just give each game 5 minutes. Just get the controls and this, that, and done and get it working. But bloody hell, it was one of them that I kept carrying on. Going, oh, what's that do? What's that doing? Oh, that's brilliant. And then it was like, right, straight online, go get the instructions, find this out, find that out. And I was like, oh, this is belting. So there we go, hidden gem for Terminus. I suppose we best move on to the next game. And oops, where's that gone? Oh, let's put that off. To the next game, it's a 1988 game called Thunder Fighter. Never heard of this one. It's another French game. Now then, can anybody speak French?
Well, according to OSG, I am French, so.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Well, was it number 1, repeat, number 2, nah, number 3, Lent. What, you buttered it? Repeat means fast, okay. Right, what does Noyen and Lent mean? Potato. Fast, medium, and slow. So I'm going to go medium then. And it's a shooter. You know what to do straight away. Push. It's a good old shooter. Slightly different to the usual, the way they come round. B is bomb, I believe, so I try not to put those. Did you get this one working, bud?
No. However, it looks similar to a game that I've played before, but I can't put my finger on it.
Well, if you could put your finger on it, you'd know what it was. Because you'd have it there, under your hand.
That was really bad.
It was some shite, wasn't it? Not sorry. Sorry, mate. I keep dying, but yeah. It's fun, this. It's fun, this. Nice little shooter. When the spaceship gets to the bottom, it kills you. It's a bit like touch a shooter. If they touch the top, you lose. And
8-bit Rachel says that she feels the same way, that she's seen it before.
Yeah. I got a high score, sexy. See that? Look at that. 630 points I got. Everybody else only got 100. Yeah, the shit them, aren't they? Yeah. Let's try repeat, see what that's like. Oh, get the ship. Yeah. You don't want the ship to land. That kills you. Oh, what does red do? Oh, red clears the screen. Which is cool. Oh. Yeah, I think the speed is just how quick the enemies spawn, etc. Oh, you bastard! See that? You've got to try and stop them building up. Oh, ships. Fun little shooter. Trolls a little bit on the old janky side. At times, watch. Players them. So, shame you didn't try this one, mate.
Yeah, looks good. All the ones that I didn't try were decent. All the ones I tried were
shite. Well, there we go. That's what happens with you young'uns when you've got a can't be arsed attitude. You see, you miss out.
Just because you need a standard stair lift. Honestly.
Ain't that wrong with standard stair lifts, mate. No wrong with it. That's a little bit of nice little tune, isn't it? Here you go. I definitely want to do a special stream with you, Eagle, by the way, of all your games. Definitely will be fun. Definitely play this. So there we go, guys. A fun shooter. With it being French, I don't know if it was a budget. Throw some scores at me.
4 out of 10 from Ego Chip. Jesus, that is harsh.
It is, but here's a coda. 7 out of 10 off CPC.
4 from 80s Retro Gamer. 7 from John Gage, which is bugger high from him. 6.5 FC Den Haag. OSG gives it a 5. Pete Walker a 7. Big Jeff an 8. Morden 5.5. Novabug a 7. Kev Hal a 5. And Mark 5. Only the Viking 6. Anna 6. Andrea 7.
Ooh.
It's very, very mixed. Very, very, very mixed.
It is, yeah. It is mixed. It is mixed.
What do you think about it, mate?
I'm looking at it along the lines of, again, it's different, but like you said, it does remind me of another game. I can't remember the name. Yes, he is OSG. Mikey's on after me, and hopefully you'll get to see the lovely Janey handling a black slim one. I'll leave that to your imagination. Yeah, it's one of them. It's like it's another quickie, isn't it? It's a quickie game. Mike, you see, Mike has just figured out why I've said a black slim one. He's just figured that one out now.
I don't want to figure it out, honestly.
Everybody wants to figure it out. I want to see Janey's surprised handling my package.
Look, mate, I know what industry you work in, and I know what I know a lot of people have handled your package, and well, they haven't been the same since, have they?
Well, why do you think it's black? Slim. I've got no African heritage, mate. Overuse and abuse. Well, not to worry. Yes, so everybody wants to know now what I am saying about this, and I want everybody to tune in and let's see Janey's face light up as she gets her hands on my package. I'm thinking 6 out of 10 this one. I forgot we were playing games for a second then. This image of what's to come in my head. But yeah, 6 out of 10 this one. Certainly not. Certainly not hidden gem, but good effort. Now, if anybody can think of the fucking name of the game that this is like, put it in the chat or let me know later on. Because it's bugging the shit out of me. But good effort. And a game I've never seen before, which is the whole idea of this. And yet again, and Big Juffer knows this, he appreciates it. You see, he's the only one that says he appreciates me, that Big Juffer. Or I like to call him BJ. He's the one that appreciates me putting all the games in the Discord so you don't have to go hunting for them at the end of my streams. Let's move on.
It's really annoying me now, you know. What that game reminds me of. It bugged me for ages.
Yeah. Well, you see BJ there, my mate BJ, is saying it's a great touch. I have a great touch, don't I? Oh, we're talking about the games, yeah. Now then, next game up. I don't know if this is hidden or not. It's in English. It's a 1988 game by Origin. It's called Times of Law. So, CPC Game Reviews, I'm relying on your knowledge. How hidden was this game back in the day? Or is it now?
I'll tell you what, just from the title screen alone, it looks promising. It really looks promising.
Don't it just?
Bar CPM load as well. Got high hopes for this.
Right, there we go. Thank you, CPC. You're saying it wasn't particularly well known. You're saying it's more hidden than Terminus. Well, there we go. So, I'm happy you've said that. I'm really happy you've said that. So, I shall start a new game. Now, this is a Marmite game. You're either going to love it or love the genre. You've got all the story there. I'm not going to go through the whole story. Oh, thank you for that, Andrea. I'm not going to go through the story because I'm going to let you on. Not heard of this one. Hiya, Maud. Good to see you. Yeah. It's lovely storyline. So, now then, there's our adventure. Look at that. Oh, look at the back sides on them. Oh, fabulous. You'll see in a minute.
8-bit blue.
There we go. Please turn the disc over and press the any key. Bear with me. Boom, 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 boom. I've no idea. I've searched keyboard sign-wise. Here we go. The game is called Times of Law. Now then, it's an RPG, top down. Yeah, there is dodgy colour clash. There's your character. And as you can see, you're in a bedroom. There's your character. I'll bring it outside. Yeah, they could have thought the colour scheme through a bit better, maybe. There's the stairs. We'll go down the stairs. And the first thing I'll do is I'll go straight out. Now, there's various people here, and you can talk to them. And if you have a look at the bottom of the screen there where they land the candle, you have a talk, you've got a look, you've got your bag, and you've got a few things. It's and a save state. Oh, there's a bad guy who's come to get me, so let's come here, you swat. Savvy. Avocet, there we go. So yeah, it's a typical RPG, 1988. Got to remember that. Was it? Did I say 88? Yeah, I'm sure I said 88. So various characters to find, fight. You have quests to do. Yeah, twat him. Exactly, twat them all. Various characters. Yeah, hit him with me. Oh, there's a potion. So now, how do you? There we go. See, if I press the space bar, I can. Oh, wrong button. Space bar again. I can pick up. There you go. Picked up the food. So, fight. So there we go. So it's an 8-bit basic RPG. There's many missions. You said you didn't try this one, mate.
No.
You tit.
Sorry?
You tit.
All right. No need to be like that.
Like you said, you played all the crap ones and you didn't bother with the good ones. So, yeah, you go around. It's an adventure. I love it. Yeah, it's already better than Skyrim. Yes, I agree there, Juffa. It certainly is. I think it's brilliant. I fucking love it. I'm an RPG freak. I'm a D&D freak, Dungeons and Dragons, and all that kind of stuff. Everybody knows that. Give me your scores, folks. Talk me into not giving this a hidden gem status.
Yeah, I've got. Oh, wow. John Gage has just put in a 5 out of 10. Oh, CPC Game Reviews is giving it 9 out of 10 and a gem. A-Bit Rage has given it a gem. Big Jeff has given it 8 out of 10. Mark has given it 8 out of 10. FC Den Haag 8. Anna 7.5. 3 Arse Candles 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Andrea.
Yeah, I just got Andrea, you and me, honey. Oh God, why didn't we meet when we were kids, eh? We would have had some fun on the Amstrad. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm not even going to try and build it up. I'm not even going to try and build this up. I think it's brilliant. It's an 8.5 off me. That's okay, Pete. That's all right. If you love the genre, you're going to love it. You really are. I love the genre. Yeah, that's you told. Yeah. My type of game. If you were into all the Dungeons and Dragons and those type of things, Warhammer, which I was, I'm big on it. I'm still big on it now. I've got a Warhammer collection still. This kind of game, and like the other one, really, really tickles me fancy, gets me all going. I love it. Definitely a hidden gem for me, and it's going to be one of those for a lot of people, a hidden gem. Belting game. Definitely gonna put this up for you guys to play yourself. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. 7-2. Wow. So,
no.
There he is. He's looking a bit serious, his old retro and limb there. Yeah, he doesn't look too happy. He's just frozen. I think he's in shock at the score, maybe. Not to worry. Not to worry.
No, that is bad. Jesus Christ.
Not to worry. It's just a game. Yes, Texie. Yeah, those types of games. Yeah, I do love them, and I do agree. Yeah, but definitely hidden gem, guys. Definitely hidden gem. Let's move on. Boom, 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 boom. So, insert. Did it also. So, okie doke. Next game. Now, I think it's about time we had a little bit of cuteness. For this game, buddy, we'll start. I've got one more game after this, and then we will do Pete. I'll tell you when. Oh, let's have a look. Now, let's have a look. Yeah. Want to see our game? It's not a cute one. It's not what you think. It is a game called Sinus Squeaks. Now, this is right at the end of near the end of the Amstrad's life, at 91 game, and it's French again. And I was just like, wow, look at this. It's a puzzler. So, some nice little effects on there on the screen. I don't think the emulator's doing it justice as what it would look on the CRT. But did you have a go at this one, bud?
Well, you know that thing where I had to go all the shit games?
Yeah.
Moving on.
That's a shame. Right, so have a look. I want joystick. Now, it's a puzzler. It's a cute and puzzler. It's a dead basic game. If you like little puzzlers, yeah, fuzzy balls straight up my alley. Yes. Well, I have been known to have fuzzy balls up my alley. So I'll just please wait. Yeah, wait and get on with it. Here we go, finally. So, dead basic game, but it gets harder and harder, like most things, as you go along. So, what you do is you select your character. There's my little squeak there, and you have to guide them to their coloured donut. There we go. Job done. Pretty straightforward, you'd think. Next level. So, as you can see, I've got 4 of my little furries now, my little furry friends. And again, it's pretty straightforward. Just to guide them to their... I'd say you call them donuts, I don't know. Oh, it's their beds, I think. Yeah, I think they're supposed to sleep in their beds. I think that's their beds. So, again, pretty straightforward. Now then, so here we go. So now you've got to start thinking about position and stuff like that, because you've got to do it in an order now, don't you? So basically, you put your balls into the hole. Similar, yeah. These little furry things are those holes are supposed to be beds. If I can remember the instructions right. But obviously,
have you got a lot of experience of putting your balls in holes?
Well, yes, you know I have. It's certainly the kind of thing. It's the kind of thing I have vast experience at, and it's you are on a timer, by the way, on this game. So I'm just having a quick scan now of how I need to do it. But you've got to think about it. Now, they can only move in certain directions to the wall. So put him there. Then I can collect him, put him there. And then I can get him to bed. And he's asleep now, so he's in bed. And then I can, I've run out of time. But yeah, you've got to do them in order. So it gets harder and harder and harder and harder and harder as you go along. Which is something we all know. So there we go. That's the type of game it is. It's a nice little puzzler game. I think it's really cute. Graphics, not bad. Not bad for what it is. Could have done better, but suppose. But you know what? I can live with it. Hit him. Send him that way. Hit him. Send him that way. Get him. Send him that way. And I can get him. Send him that way. Then I can go and get him. Oh, wrong one. Ah, shit, I ran out of time again. I was so close, so close. So, yeah, you get the idea, guys. It's a cracking little puzzler. Looks like a washed out C64 game. Oh, no, Kev. No, not that washed out. Go on, what's the scores on the doors?
FC Den Haag says 6 out of 10 for your fuzzy balls. 7.5 from Ego Chip. 7 from CPC Game Reviews. 4 from 80s Retro Gamer. That's harsh, mate. That is really harsh.
That is harsh, buddy.
2 sixes from 8-Bit Rach and John Gage. 6 from Big Juffer as well. 7.5 from Maud. OSG says 1 for Kev House comment. Oh. You know, OSG, it must have been really weird for you as a kid, going outside and seeing all the vibrant colours. You know, stuck with your Commodore 64 indoors. I mean, it must have been such a shock for you, mate.
Yeah.
6 from Texie88. DVD and Film Bloke gave it a 6. Andrew White gave it a 7.
Radio. There's the scores on the doors. I'm going to. There we go. You tickled CPC Game Reviews.
Oh, OSG! Look how Yellow Belly turned out, mate. Actually, that might not be such a good comparison.
No. You turn into an AMS perv. But what can I say, OSG? What can I say? Look at all the females in my chat, mate. How many do you get, mate? How many do you get in your chat?
I can tell you, OSG, he's not just an AMS perv, but he's regular perv in real life as well.
Right, so I'm giving this one a 7. A 7 out of 10. I'm agreeing with CPC Game Reviews, and Andrea, I think, gave it a 7. A few people gave it around that, a 6 or 7. Yeah, definitely a 7 out of 10 for me. It's actually a fun little puzzler. Big Juffy, you mentioned the controls. The controls are actually okay. It's just me. At the moment, I'm struggling with my eyes at the moment. Part of my illness that a lot of people know about is sometimes I start losing a bit of vision. So that's what I'm struggling with tonight. I was the same last night. So, but let's not talk about that. It's cracking game. The controls are fine on it, buddy. I'll put it in my Discord with the others, and you can give it a go yourself, mate, and you'll see that. And nice bit of banter there between Avocet and OSG. I like it. I shall move on. And let's have a look. We're doing okay for time. So I know Mikey's starting around. There we go. Past. Yep. So.
It's one of the ones that I played.
Oh, finally.
Oh, what a shocker.
So here's a game called Titan. It's by Titus or Titus. Call it what you want. It's Titan.
It's got the word tit in it. Yellow Belly loves it.
Well, exactly. Exactly. Is this that I reviewed for the Spectrum last night, I wonder? You tell me, buddy. You tell me. It's like Arkanoid. However, you see, we've got bouncing balls again. I love the sound of bouncing balls. So what you do is you've got to guide your ball into these zones and you can destroy the walls by swatting them like that and opening it up a bit like that, and then hopefully your ball will go down and then you can get all these. See? So it's a little bit different. You can sort of stop the ball and let it capture itself as such. So it's a nice little change really on the formula, if you wish. And once you've cleared one area, you just go on to the next one. Just go on to the next one. How did you find this one? Because you did actually play it, buddy.
I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. You know, really, really smooth. You know, controls on it and whatnot. Nothing overly complicated. Graphics were also really nice. I genuinely loved it. I spent ages on it just trying to do the level. I thought it was brilliant.
Oh. So I'll just wait for my ball to come back. And then we can get up there, you bugger. Oh, get up there. There you go, get up there. Yeah, so basically you're just guiding your ball really to swat the yellow things. So missed it. So very, very, very straightforward game. You can't go wrong really. Nice graphics. Sounds minimal like most games. Oh, there we go. Nearly got it. Right, so now I can move into the next zone, which is here, and do exactly the same again. So it's your type of game, is it, Pete?
I completely agree with you, Pete.
Exactly, Juffer. Yes. Well, there's nothing wrong with the word swat. It's one of those words that describes exactly what it is. You twat it. You've not seen anything like it. Well, there you go, mates. It may be your cup of tea again. There you go. I've cleared that area. Just got this area to finish, and then you finish that level. So, fun little game. Quite simple. I call it a time waster game where you can just quite happily sit there and let time go by. And there we go. Oh shit! I've got to wait for my ball to come back. Get over here, you twat. Where are you? There you go. Get in there. Oh, you bastard. So start putting your scores in, guys. What you think of this? Again, I'll be putting it. There we go. Stage 1 finished.
FC Den Haag says 6 little twatty tits. CPC Game Reviews gives it a hidden gem, 8 out of 10. AB at Rage gives it 7 out of 10. Ego Chick also gives it a hidden gem status with 8 out of 10. All-Star Gaming 8 out of 10. Pete Walker 8. Big Juffer 7. Andrew 7. Yeah, the little skull and crossbones is death. If you touch them, you die instantly, which is always a little. Maud gives it a 7.
Oh, wow. High scores indeed. High scores indeed. You want me to touch them? Okay. There you go. Insta death. I like it. Ooh. I'm right on the border of this one with this one.
I'll give it hidden gem.
What score did you give it?
I gave it a 7. However, I'm willing to push it to an 8. Genuinely.
Right, guys. I shall let you decide. And what I'm going to do is, because I'm aware of the time, is... All right, don't you worry, buddy. Don't you worry. You decide if that game is a hidden gem or not. In the meantime, if you can switch your camera on, buddy.
Yeah, give me a minute, mate.
There he is. There's the man himself. There he is. And as you can see, he certainly is not French. So, yeah, we're watching him come in. We've got gem, no gem. You decide, guys. Pete, now's the time.
I'm honestly giving it a hidden gem. I think it's well deserving of it.
Okay. Yeah, Andrea's. Well, I can't argue with Andrea. I'm going for the hidden gem because Andrea said it and I fancy it.
Yeah, we know that. We know all about that.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a hidden gem because I think it's one of them that it's a real good time waster. Now, yeah, do what Andrea says. Well, you see, I've got to keep Andrea happy because she's doing me a load of graphics, which I'm made up about. So we're all going to agree. Pete Walker, if you can start putting the links in the chat. So there we go, folks. There's our stream to the end. I'm going to give Avocet the chance to say goodbye to everybody. And how do you think that went, buddy?
I think that went quite well. A lot better than expected, actually. I've really enjoyed being on here, and you've been really friendly. Yellow Belly's been excellent setting it all up. So I've really enjoyed it.
Okay, superb. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. And would you do it again?
Sure, definitely.
Superb. Now then, we'll all be moving over to Mikey Smith in a bit. And you can all see firsthand the lovely Janey getting her hands on my package, and which will be really interesting. Yes, you have been excellent, Avocet Pannier. Okay, guys, there's not much left of this series to go. I do have a couple of spaces left if you want to be a guest, just like Avocet has and a few others. But do not worry, there is going to be another series coming after this one, slightly different, and it's along the lines of it's a multi-system. So it doesn't matter what system you grew up with, it's a multi-system. I'll give more information out as it comes along, as we get close to it. We're on tea. I've got another week of tea. So that's the way of Amstrad games. Yeah, that's it. Spot on. It will be slightly different. I'm trying to make it a bit more inclusive for people that grew up with inferior machines like Commodore 64. And the idea is just to get more people involved. Yeah. There's Mikey there. Yeah, please, everybody, I expect 25 viewers that I've got in my now to move over to Mikey and Janey. So I'm going to leave it there, folks, and I will see you there. Yeah, I'll have a look at it, definitely FC. All right, and we will move it. So it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from...
Goodbye.
Avocet Pannier. All right, and I'll see you in Mikey's stream soon. See you all, guys, and thank you very much. Yellow Belly out.